What is...
Ooh, okay. Forgot to make sure that that was working before I hit live, but hey, it's working. Yeah, let's go skip. Alright, right back.
Deck of Shado is now live. Streaming Call of the Wild, the Angler, Steering Wheel Fishin, the Angler.
The Angler, Steering Wheel Fish, the Angler. Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Leonard, personality this here, and we're playing the Angler. And, the heck are we doing again? This, right. Gold rank or higher brook trout with a lure spinning rig. I think this is, like, what I was doing wrong before is it was too big of a hook, and we were actually catching some stuff last time. So I was catching silver with this. I don't have the one the size for gold, or consistent gold. But, let's see. Let's see what we got going on. Got 6,900 gold. 13 gold medals. We could probably get some swanky stuff from the shop. Maybe. There's a possibility. Now, Karani was telling us before to go to the shop and get some better stuff, but we didn't listen to him, and so we're out. We're still here, trying our best. I didn't listen to Karani. I might not even deserve this beer. Oh, okay. All right, it's a little baby boy. Bronze chum. Yeah. Oh, we need a brook trout. Hello, Stormy Daniels, hush money.
Well, if it isn't the internet personality with the best hair.
Things jumping up and down way over there. What time did it? I said time any. Oh, geez, it put me here midnight. Okay. Well, let me check the brook trout. Let's see what's the, What do the brook trout like?
Howdy, stranger.
Okay, they are not set to day or night. Shall upon day. Okay, so hello, Lookern. Hello. Oop. Okay, here we go. My dang floppy little armrest is getting in the way of my shifter. A shifty knob right here. It's important to not get in the way of your shifting knob when you're fishing.
Are you playing on PC?
Yeah, I'm playing this on Game Pass for PC, but yeah, I got this on PC, and the way I'm playing with the steering wheel over here has to do with a specific PC app tool. Okay, it's an even tinier chum salmon. It's a particular little Joys.com X360 emulator. So, you know, X360 CE. So this interprets the Logitech wheel as an Xbox 360 controller, allowing me to just use it for whatever the heck I want. Now, initially, I had just recently got it, and I was playing a lot of the Angler at the same time anyway, and I wanted to use it more, so I figured for things like the boat and the Jeep, which you do frequently enough in the Angler, it'd be fun to play with the wheel instead of having to mess with the keyboard as I had been doing. But because I had to set up so much just to do that, I only had to set a couple other things to get it working for everything. And I was drinking a lot that night, and chat told me just set it up for everything. So I did. And we've been fishing with the wheel ever since because it is my best controller for fishing. I have the most consistent, straightest, most powerful casts if I'm using the steering wheel. And I have a very good amount of control with my pedals for...
Decker, do you wish we would have got a Freddy versus Jason 2?
Well, yeah, generally speaking, I always like more rather than less. Then there are the things that come out and make me kind of regret that, like The Predator. But, you know, that would have been nice. I know there were complaints about Freddy vs. Jason, but I feel like Freddy vs. Jason is just one of those that's just fun. So, you know, don't
How
be
are the
too
reviews
upset over
going,
it.
my friend?
Not as good as they should be. Now, the one problem is I've got so many other projects going on. Crap and a crap cracker. You just reminded me, I didn't even do my frickin' kanji today. I've been so busy with everything. Well, I think I can do kanji while fishing, so that's good. But I gotta do my kanji. Oh, I have 133 kanji for review. Okay, what do we got in the red for review today? We got 8 reds to review. I'm getting these tiny little chummies. It should be possible for me to catch... Like, I have caught brook trout with this lure. And they've been silver. So it should be possible for me to catch a gold with this. But all the chum salmon keep showing up late. I don't know. Well, if I increase the speed to make it so I don't catch as many chum salmon, I'm gonna have to cast more often. Okay. Veru, Swaru. Yup. Set, lay a foundation, install, equip, squat down, sit down. Oba.
YouTube's still
Plus.
giving you problems as usual?
Well, yeah, I mean, I still get relatively frequent emails like, hey, this is a violation of copyright. We swear this time. We swear we got that right. Okay, this is at least bigger. Probably still not what I... Oh, hi! You just jump right in the boat, why don't you? That's a silver chum salmon. At least it's a bigger chum salmon, worth more.
Have you ever been to San Antonio?
San Antonio? I don't think so, no. In Texas, I've pretty much stuck around the Houston area, or east or south of that. Went up to Todd Mission, of course, for the Ren Fair, but I don't think I've ever been to San Antonio. Say, subjugate, attack the rebellious, collect taxes. Kon, hin, ima. Now, right. Oh, the mortar. That's a bit of a tongue twister there.
Would you rather live in Ohio or Maryland?
Ohio or Maryland? I've never been to Ohio. I've been to Maryland once. Didn't much like it. There was a lot of bugs flying around at the time. There's a bug season in Maryland. Not a fan. Not a fan. Key. Wisdom, intellect, reason. Right. Knowledge over the sun. Key. Key. Criticism, strike. Whore. Navigate, sail, crew. Fly. Ship. Hot lid. And that miscellaneous. Sure. Miss. Seduce, call for, send for, wear, put on, ride in, buy, eat, drink, catch cold. Pun. Block, printing, plate, edition, impression, label.
Decker, please give your Mount Rushmore of horror villains.
Gotta have Freddy in there. Now I would put Art the Clown. A lot of people would say, like, nah, he's too new. And I'd rather put Ghostface there. But I'd prefer Art the Clown, personally. I just really like his style. Jason Voorhees. Now I gotta get someone, like, a little bit more... I don't know. Intellectual? Like, maybe a little Candyman in there? No, it's just too many. I'd have to do a... Okay, see, silver brook trout. Need to get a gold. They're not very big. So I worry that if I go up a size in the lure, then I might size myself out of the silver. But if I could still catch a diamond, that wouldn't be a problem. But I don't know. They're really small fish. A Tihatsu bowl, rice tub, pot crown, metal body. Kami? Yes, let me look at the damn thing. That's Kami Kong Ko King Jin. God's mind soul. All orphan alone. Child melon. Okay. Okay, I've been going way past what I needed to catch up on for that. At least I'm 92% on Kami, but that's what I gotta review tomorrow. Yamabudo. Crimson Glory Vine. That's it. Damn it. I didn't see that. I knew... Like, Yamabudo. That's... Mountain grape. I had do in there, which is, you know, grape, but bu is also grape, and I was looking for it, and I'm like, I can't see it, and I picked this one. Miscanthus Reed. No, it's not correct. And then here it is, frickin' bu over there. Wild grape or Portugal. And I'm like, yeah, I knew that, I didn't see it. I hate it. I swear sometimes these things are hiding from me. It's my first kanji. It's one I know and I get it wrong. But I don't try and let that bother me too much because... Really, I'm just trying to learn. So, well, what's the problem here? I'm going to have to get a revision on this one. I already know it, so I'll pass the revision next time, most likely. Atsuhiroi. Damn it, that was wide. Well, shit. I got that one wrong. This is a new one, though, so I don't really know it. It's a gate, and then narrow water next to a tongue, and it means wide. The tongue is the sound component. Katsu, that's what that sounds like. The gate, I guess, would be meaning components. I don't know what's about the water. Is that just a marker to put it all together and recognize it? Sometimes kanji have that. Another chum. Get the hell out of here, chum. Oh, question mark. Ear and land. Morning. Red rampancy infestation. Bong. Bong. Oh. Vine prolong. Morning. And compilation knit plate braid. 3 deep and broad. God dang it. I didn't see you again. And it's got you on a timer. Well, the longer you take, the worse you do, so it encourages you to try and do it quickly. But But if you know it, then you should be able to do it quickly. Okay, Silver Sammy. Haku.
Who's that lurking over there?
Go. Atsukimasu. Rock cod. Yep. Simple one. Just, you know. That's the mas part of Atsukimasu. First part was, you know, little bean mas. So, no. The little bean salmon. Black saddle grouper rock cod. Little bean salmon. Atsukimasu. Ubao. Match away dispossessed steel. Ikoto. Work. Ah, yeah. Kakagil. Put up a notice. Boom. Always nice when I can get it right first try with no errors and no hints. Sumas settle debts. Boom. Oh. Lie. Falsehood. Yaku. Miraculous. Fire and what? Right. I need one hint on that one. But I knew it started with fire, and then I asked for a hint and he gave the outline, and I was like, okay, I got that, and then what is it? And I'm trying to remember, I was like, dash. Yes, and there we go. So I could have done that better, but I only needed a little hint, so I only lost a few points on that one, on getting that one. Oh, macula, lutea, yellow spots. Pudding school. Nerd! I enjoy some Japanese. Hello, Crony. I didn't do my kanji yet, so I had to...
Hi, crony.
Oh yeah, Crony's here. Grab your beer.
No notification, good thing I checked.
I was wondering, because, I mean, I went through the thing, and it hit the live. It's supposed to automatically give out the notifications. Of course, it doesn't do that so much. Email. Oh, yes.
Hello,
Ox
barely.
Finger. I think that ox finger is probably in reference to the udder. Ox dirt is male.
So.
But yeah, that one here, ox dirt, that one's male. But the dirt in that sense isn't supposed to mean dirt. It's a kind of evolution of the old form, where the original form, it was supposed to look like a cock. So, Hello, Barry going here. Hello. Or are you saying hi to Crony? Either way, hello, everyone. Hanomu requesting and entrusting with 10 hints. Right. Ihari. Scout. Oh, yes. That one. No, you son of a bitch. I got it wrong. I got the heart and the thing. It was with a mouth in the thing. It was the whistling. But I got the... I got the shoal. The sound component. Got the other one that's shoal, but it's the anxiety. Heart with shoal is anxiety. Mouth with shoal is whistling, which is a scout. Dang it. That's more points lost on scout. Oh well, I mean, I wouldn't be losing so many points if I'd get the damn things right, so... There's that. But Karani, right now, we're catching some things sometimes. I increased the speed at which I was reeling in the lure so that I wouldn't catch as many of the tiny ones, but I still haven't caught the one of the size I'm going for. Idoshi, Year of the Boar. Oh, you son of a bitch. Sign of the Hog. Yeah, this one I just don't know very well. Naru. Come to get to grow. Simple. Naru. Of course, this is one that has been on the lesson docket for a long time, so I've seen that plenty of times. It's like, boom. Agosiki. Navigable waters. Ah, yes. Boom. Navigation. Still a silver. Maybe if I increase it to a 3, if it'll... I mean, I'll have to cast more often still, but if it'll give me the gold, that's kind of the important part. Unka. Clouds and haze. Chew. Bean. Versify. Okay, something... I don't think this is the big enough one, but we'll see what it is. Yeah, that's just a chum. Not a bronze chum. Give me 11 points. Thanks, chum. Beautiful black jewel. All right. Inoshishi. Boom. Inoshishi. Obviously. Everyone knows. Dang it. Everyone knows Inoshishi. Hamano Koshi. Harlequin set with jewel. Right. Harlequin. Dang it. Harlequin, Bier, Public Opinion, the Earth. Damn it. That's not the newest, but it's still a pretty new kanji for my little loinen dockets. Semi-simple. You start like you would entertainment, and then you just drop a car in the middle, end like you would entertainment.
5 missions left, 6 fish total, and I'm done. I want to get a diamond on every one, and I'm missing 1 point of interest.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Missing 1 point of interest. Oh, boy.
FVC King Bass. Thanks for following. What map you fishing?
Oh, I'm doing Kamui-betsu, Japan. Yeah, while I practice my kanji. Not very good, but that's why I'm practicing. Yeah. Wow. Counter for character tiles. Oh god, what was that? Ma, Ba, Yoros is also Wang, which it just is 10,000 or it's Mahjong tiles. Cool. Why you gotta be like this, Japanese? Why? Ten. Proclaim, say, announce. Oh, use. Oh. Right, jeez. Icon. Beautiful woman. Yeah, that was right. Guess that. Yes. I think I doubted myself, and then I asked for a hint, and it was like, you were getting it right, stupid. I'm like, oh, okay. I filled in the rest. Nobaru. Stretch to extend. Here we go. Really handy to be able to do this with your feet. Next. Oh god, what was that? Right. Dang it, I didn't remember that crap at all. That one's been on in the study pool for a long time. Mine. Oh. There we go. Abikyokan. Agonizing cries, pandemonium, two of Buddha's hells. Well, that's nice. Africa. Africa knows shout yell. Okay, Japanese. Zuhai, worship, adoration, admiration, cult. Okay, adore worship. Right. Yoji, Youngcha, Yol. Yol. I know I've seen it so many times. Ah, yeah. Partial thread and then power. Y'all. Distribution, allocation. Right. No, it's not. Linen. Heart linen. Allocation. Alright. Seifuku. Conquest. Oh, you son of an ass. Right, jeez. That's branch. Kaiseki. Section. Okay, is this the guy? Nope. I'm still getting these tiny guys. How frickin' fast you want me to reel this in, man? Oh, okay. Coffin. That's coffin. What else goes with coffin? Tub. Bucket. Coffin bucket. Okay. 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 Coffin bucket. There we go. Let's get him in the coffin bucket over here. Throw his ass in the graveyard. Daigiru. Intercept. Okay. Please tell me that's the guy. He's still silver. Why is he still silver? Please tell me why these guys are still silver. Off blank. Oh yeah, that's obvious. Hand linen. Or fur linen, actually. Yeah, fur. Fur looks kind of like hand, but that'd be tefku. Off. Fur linen. Blanket. Okay. I remember when I was learning Mofku in Noun Town, it was easy to remember because it sounds like motherfucker. But yeah, it's just fur linen blanket. Mofku. Olga. Real carriage. Boom. Hyundai and title. Friendly and lenient attitude. Tolerant.
Who's that lurking over there?
Tolerant big. Hyundai. 人々に対する優しく寛大な態度。Alright. Aya Nishiki. Gold mask and brocade. Nishiki.
Hey, hello, Decker. What's up?
Nishiki, Nishikita. I'm just, fishing in
Hello,
Japan while
chat.
practicing my kanji because I forgot to practice my kanji earlier. Well, it's not that I forgot. I remembered earlier that, oh yeah, I gotta practice my kanji still. But I've been running around doing stuff, so I didn't actually practice my kanji, and I'm like, oh crap. Only so much time in the day. Always an issue. It looks like it's another trout. Or salmon, whatever. I'm looking for the trout then. Whatever the one I caught is the one I don't want. Yeah, I'm looking for the trout. Ox. No. Spindle. Yol. Chinese bellflower.
At Decker Shado, awesome that you catch up on your schedule the best you can.
Dang it. Oh, flower stem. Oh. Also, for the most part. That's how I mostly know. That's the first thing they call it. But I'm also looking around like, hey, I gotta mow this lawn sometime soon. It's the ground's dry enough, I think, and the lawn's gotten a bit long since the last time I mowed the lawn and made it not so long. So, Stratum social class layer story. Right. Okay. That way. Oh, barbarian or egg? Oh, did I actually get the damn thing? Is this big enough? No, it's not. Fuck it. Leg bug. Barbarian or egg? Pun. Okay. Tower. Insatsu. Intinks. Yeah, I couldn't remember the first part. Shaku over linen, and then katana. And that means printing. A measuring unit over a piece of linen next to a sword. To print. Like a printing press. Well, not necessarily a printing press, just the act of printing. Shoni. Whoop. God dang it. It gave me 2 wrong marks because it didn't detect what I was doing there. It thought I stopped early and then did a different mark. That was 1 big stroke, which was the stroke I was supposed to be doing there. It's just a frustration of the system. Oh well. Point is, if I get good enough at actually knowing this, it's not going to be that big of an issue. Augusmir. Comfort. Ah, dang it. Wrong one over a heart. Relation. Another chum salmon. Always with the chum salmon. Do the fish actually grow this big in this part of the frickin' thing? Potty moat fosse canal ditch. Ah, dang it. Pit, effectively. Really not here. Select. Oh. Take post pile pick. Let's hop. Clear guys. Things. Thought it would be after that. Doubted myself in it, but yeah, that's great assurance. Clear, precise. Okay. Meikoku. Bright assurance. Horiru. Learn by experience. Kurisukeshi. Choreographer. Oh, yeah. Shake. Shake? Yeah. Goody. Shake. Come on. Dinky little things. Get out of here, you dinky bastards. I need the big bastards, not the dinky ones. Pawshaw. Ring of yellow buds. Honor 7. Apostico. Vocabulario da Língua de la Pam, Japanese-Portuguese Dictionary, published 1603 to 1604. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know what that is? Gisha. Okay, Portugal. Okay. Okay. The one for grapes is also for Portugal, so ni o. Japanese Portugal. Jisho dictionary. Ippo jisho. I like how it was like, what the hell? And I'm like, how am I supposed to figure that out? And then I knew what it was. Those are my favorite kind of questions. Honto. Deeply moved emotional. Emotion hit. Power. Motion move. Against laboratory. King. Reality verification room. That's my favorite. Another dang silver. And false charge hatred. Very cock. Cunning, crafty, shrewd, guileful. They. Wise. Wise, clever, cunning, crafty. Ijijukugo. Okare. Separation part secret. Jeez. Oh, that's not it. I only cast that halfway. I think it was I picked conceal, but that wasn't it. It was separation part secret. Okay.
At Decker Shado, it would be the biggest troll of all time. To understand this language terms, please refer yourself to another language. Grinning, squinting face.
Well, I mean, you almost have that. Like, one of the first things that they gave as one of the English definitions for Japanese kanji was via V. And I was looking at that like, what the fuck is via V? And eventually, after much research, found that via V is from French. But before it came from France, it was Latin. So this Latin term that was adopted by France eventually kind of in some circles sorta catches on in English. And it means face to face. Which you'd think they would just say face to face.
Damn.
As that's what it means, face to face. But no, it's like, nah. It's via V. Like, what the fuck is that? Ohagi. Rice ball. Damn it. Really? Bush clover. Rice ball coated with sweetened red beans, soybean flour, or sesame. Ohagi. Honorable bush clover. Made until up to... Oh, scout, right, there's one, dang it. Omon miru. Bitter reflect. Oi. God dang it. Hate when it's like I have to ask so many hints and then halfway through I'm like, oh yeah, that one. Omaime. Stone guardian lion dogs. Okay. Oh, that, yeah, koma. Okay, that is the onyomi of that is haku, but it's koma as a kunyomi. Okay. Doho. Water. Oh, fuck, what was that? Nagusameru. Okay, yeah. This one. Comfort, console, there. Console with. Okay. Foundation of a great project, base of a great enterprise. Okay. Ah. Large bird fundamentals. Obviously. Koki. Unomi. Swallowing without chewing. Non. Cormorant. Cormorant drink. Eats like a pig. I don't know. Pigs tend to chew. I'd say he eats more like a duck. Cormorant drink. Unomi. Swallow without chewing. Okay, it's a big guy, but not the right kind of big guy. Thanks, chum. That's a 3,000 point chum. 172 credits for his ass. You know, that's not as bad as, like, that's like the whole night's fishing so far in one catch. I can't complain about that, but I will complain that he's still not a frickin' brook trout. The cormorant is little brother bird. Hello, brook trout. Are you big enough? No. No. Just a silver. How do we run gal the thing? Oh, it was that one. Horse Hill. The other one was Horse Land. They both mean run, but they're pronounced differently. And I'm sure there are little differences between them. But there's a whole lot of dinner and supper and that kind of stuff going on. Engay. Horticulture. Gardening. Technique. Damn it. Park technique.
Are you new to the game?
Not too new. I'm just bad at it. Kirui. Ikoshi. Portable shrine. Boom. Onshore. This week. Afatsu.
I'm LVL 68.
I knew there was a hand somewhere. I am 36. Wait, check. Okay. Here we go. あの人は友人に手を振った。She waved to her friends. Oki. Wide expanse.
I can tell you where all of the legendary.
Sure, esteemed for most still in depths.
I'm level 73. For this week.
String cord, braid, lace. Ah, dang it. The other one also means string, but a different kind of string with a slightly different pronunciation. Onji Toshite.
And the body count rises.
Hello, crony.
There we go, there we go. Thank you, Papala. Thank you, thank you. Ah, you bronze bastard. Get out of here, you bronze piece of... Okay. But I'm not really focusing on Legendary right now. I'm just trying to catch these bastards. Oh, y'all. Rest break.
If anyone wants help, I can help.
Oh, it's bread. Freedom, latitude, gap, difference, range. Oh, thanks.
On the legendaries.
Oh, you bet. I always get that part. I keep thinking that it's a sun, but it's not a sun. It's a rice field. Linen, line, mouth, rice field. Hanging scroll. Taxes on the interest earned in the account are deferred. Okay. That's...
Cheer
What's this?
100, cheer 100.
Thank you very much, Andres. Thank you. Bonsai. Dai.
Don't hack off your limbs!
Dang it. Year end. 10,000 year end. Bonsai. Yeehaw.
Hello, Anubisari was fighting a fish.
I almost had that perfect, but I did the stroke direction wrong on the
At
one.
Decker Shado,
Dang it.
it's not much, my friend, but I wish you can have it in your bank account.
Oh, I should tell you, Andros, I fixed the well. I don't know if you caught that one. Probably. I've been talking about the well a lot, but it's fixed. I did get it fixed. Now, I didn't call a professional, because I still couldn't afford that. But I fixed the damn thing. So I'm happy about that. Felt like a man.
I think you have to sign in Apex to catch legendary fish.
Well, that would explain a bit. Well, it is a big boy, but not the right big boy.
At Crony, don't worry, buddy, it's the thought who count. Grinning face.
4,500. He's giving me some monies. A little bit at a time. Ooh, I'm talking about them, not you. Thanks for that, though, too, as well. On data. Cadence thing over. Oh, sake bottle. Here, permanents. Hide. Water. Interchange. Boom. Ah, the silver. Dang it. Gaiko. Block of land. Gaiko. Ah, dang it. Boulevard. Gai. Ichi. Let's go to the whole tail. Wait. Boom. Okay. Loom knowledge. Wit. 訪問客は基地に飛んだ言葉でテーブルを楽しませました。
Wow. The 10,000 cheers is like $275.
えOn garden yard farm.
I would like to give the 10,000 cheers one day.
Only. Oh. Wow. Otsu. Hide. Shokugo. Anjikan. Oh boy. Jukugo. Jukugo. Distinct. Argument. Mellow. The exact opposite. Mellow word. Kanji compound. Idiom. Okay. Idiomatic phrase. Jukugo. Got the little spot on it.
But even me, I want to cheers myself with gifts sometimes.
Chinese bellflower. Wakare.
Or sweets.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's it. Hataku's strike. Dang it. Strike, beat, cat out, hit, thrash, crit. Hole. Stage or maturity, ripeness, boom. Megumaru, blessed with you. In. Messed that up pretty bad. Hataku, strike right. Okay, so that's the first 100 down. I still have 33 left for review. Wonderful. I've been at this for an hour. Demo Kyosho. Demo Kyosho. Giardiasis. What the fuck does that mean? Whip. Bang. Okay. Well, still, what the fuck was Giardiasis? I have no idea. Bugoo, tie, fasten. Good. Alt. Okay. Shubainos, risk of failure. Alt. Series, publication. Another silver. Another silver. Why is that? What? Good person. A bit. Okay. Hiroshi.
Thoughts on the series? Welcome to Derry.
I haven't seen. Been watching Last of Us Season 2. Just because, you know. May as well. Let's not, do not, be nuts. Bakubo Makumo Ai. Mari Ball. Kiku Ball. There. I'll have a sack of rice. Oh, Widow minority. Airaku. Outline. General. Gai. Son. Homatsu Gaisha. What lives come? Homatsu. Okoknin. Indentured servant. Oh, you son of a... There was a strike right there at the end, but nope, it was already too late. Nichba edify. Wait, path. Oh, you son of a bitch. Still not big enough.
Not long time ago, I did see a very old anime called Gatchaman. I will not spoil it, but I loved when Kindad, the eagle Gatchaman, showing his love to his son by doing a wrestling move to knock him up, rolling on the floor laughing.
This does such verbal power. Teeth. Oh. And where the fuck is Ben? There it is. Hamo Kaikai. Heaven's vengeance is slow but sure. Heaven's not. It is wide and coarse, yet nothing slips. Right. Still not big enough. At least I'm getting brook trout. But man, if they could be of size, that would be lovely. Cool. Good day. Coordination. Negative sturdy. Maknao tribe. Official. Right. 18. 1 kin, 1 loaf of bread. Yes, whew.
I would be so laughing on the floor if the son was paralyzed and say, "My dad loved cripple me," with a bead of saliva rolled over his mouth while crying. Grinning, squinting face.
Oh, got a small build stature. Teat. Little model. Boom. Oshaw. Numeration represents reward toll. Report. Reward. Remuneration. The English is throwing me for a loop. I'll be here, so. Ikoboshi. Altair star in the. Badge stuff. Scoff, laugh at, make fun of, ridicule. Oh. Impatient. Pressure. Discussion methods called for selection. Okay. 5 left to start. Ugh. Almost done my daily kanji. Okay, wash, sprinkle. Sha, hon, hai, sei, tsusuku, arao. Wash, sprinkle. Okay, this one is water next to a wine barrel. Or, it's more the symbol for west, but a wine barrel usually has another line at the bottom, so that's going to be fun. Water west. To chosuru okaga o shimasu. Buyout. Reconnoiter. That's French, goddammit. Beach. Leaf. Or speech generation. Leaf has grass on top. Sing, up, egu, sticky. Can't gasp, breathe hard. Okay. Mouth, mountain, beard. Whatever you say, Japanese. The core. I will pants. Wash. Si tashname. Tashnami. Honma. Honmi. Like, taste, modest. Mouth. Dirt. Consider. Sun. No. Hai. Harami. Haramu. Embryo. Interesting. This is neat. Negative, and then reverse the negative to a positive. Huh. Neat. Not. But is. Huh? Oh. Okay. Ah, made the next level. I'm level 14-2. Whew. That is 2,950 kanji in the study pool. A lot of kanji. A lot of kanji. Okay. Now,
Cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one.
if anyone was worried that I wasn't paying attention because I was doing kanji, don't worry no more. I'm not doing kanji anymore. Oh god, that took a while. Thank you, Anubis. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Still not catching the ones I want. Begs the question. The hell do I gotta do to catch these bastards?
The cheers was for congrats you for the kanjis.
Thank you, thank you. Whew. And why is my boat flashing invisible? Well, I'm just confused. Very confused person in a very confusing land. So it's already daytime. Yeah, it's 6:42 in the morning. And I have not managed to catch what I'm looking for. Great. Always trying to just do the missions and not doing the missions. Oh. Okay. For some reason I was thinking it was Wednesday, and I was thinking of not streaming because I was like, I've been doing that a lot, and I can just wait till Thursday to do Thursday, and then I realized it was Thursday. I'm like, ah, crap. Because then there comes Thursday, and then of course Friday I'm gonna have to do Lunar 2 again because Sunday's gonna be the Sunday drive. I guess Saturday I might take a day to myself. Well, to myself, I say, I know I'm going to be continuing doing the projects. I got so much done, but so much not. I got so much done on some things and so much not done on others. And it's just that's the problem with having 5 million projects at the same time. Only so much time in your life. Now, an easy thing I could do is just say, fuck it, I'm not going to learn Japanese. It's going to take too long. Meh. But the thing is, I really want to. It would have been better if I had learned it when I was younger, but the past is the past. We can only do anything with what time we have left. Can't just teleport back in the past and be like, okay, time to change some stuff around here to set things up better for the future now.
Well, time is gonna pass anyway. Might as well learn the language if you want to.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I've wanted to for a long time, and I just... every time I went about it, there was always just a lot of.
I'm still here just quiet, not feeling well. My plan was to fish a stream and have some beers, but just taking it easy.
It's fine to take it easy if you gotta take it easy. But yeah, it's like when I wanted to learn Japanese when I was younger, I was just got a lot of people saying like you should learn this language instead or that language instead, which just led to me not learning Japanese. But fortunately, that experience also kind of helped this time because like I got Genki for practice on grammar and such. And of course, you know, Genki's not perfect. It's still, as far as learning from a workbook goes, still probably the best. So the fact that there are problems with it doesn't really mean that if a workbook is the best you can do, it is the best workbook you can get still. But one of the first things you hear is like, oh, Genki's terrible, it's bad, don't do Genki, this, that, or the other. And I'm kind of glad that I already went through the initial little bit when I was younger of people saying, oh, you should learn that and that and that, and then me just knowing that that kind of thought just leads to not learning. Because when people say, oh, don't learn with Genki, don't do that, do this and that instead, I know exactly what that kind of thinking will lead to. Not fucking learning anything. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna use Genki. Don't tell me not to do that. I'm going to use Genki as well as several other things, like kanji study and noun town. And you gotta... The best way to learn a language is through... Well, the best way is to go through all of the various methods of study and also move to a place where that's the only language anyone speaks, so you're constantly immersed in it. But for living in bumfuck Texas, a workbook was a definite help in terms of comprehension.
What's this?
Cheer one, 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 cheer one.
Got a cat right here. Thank you, Annabis. Thank you, thank you. Got a terror girl. She's just enjoying what's left of my leftover tin. The dregs in it. I put it there specifically to lure her. She's been in the window, like, the whole time. She's been right next by while we've been fishing and kanjiing. And beering. Okay, what's this puppy?
You should go fishing off the dock from the 1998 Godzilla. That would be a fun place to catch something.
Oh, looks like it's another dang salmon. Yeah, it's another dang salmon. A 4400 salmon. There, you're knocking it down with your tongue. What you doing? We're catching these huge salmon, but it's like, guys, you got some brook trout in here for me? Please? I'd like a little brook trout action in here. A little brook trout action in here. Oh yeah, some brook trout action in here.
At Kronyang has for me, I am thinking about what to spend this month.
Oh yeah, the VR fishing game last time was fun, but the thing about the angler that I really like, that most fishing games really just don't even try at, honestly, is the big open world. And I'm left a little confused, like, I don't feel like that would be super hard, but they just I mean, things like the angler does with here's all these little collectibles to find here and there and all these side objectives, yeah, that adds to difficulty. But we're not talking about fishing games that have any missions at all anyway. So I'm just, like, one of the things I like is having a lot of water to fish in, a lot of areas to explore. I like that in a fishing game. So I just kind of, when I load into a fishing game and it's just, here's the little lake, and that's literally it. It's like, oh. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of Fishing Planet from way back when, where on the store page, it was talking about it like it was some big open world. It was like, you go and explore the lake and stuff and all this shit. And how much can you explore? About 5 foot square. Just go there. Don't ever fucking leave that little bit. Otherwise, yeah, you just leave the fucking map. I think by now they've probably expanded it, but back when I tried it, it was a very tiny bit that you could fish from. You can walk up to this part of the pond, like the idea
At
that was even...
Shado, I don't know. The VR ones seem to be very limited. Well, that's how I feel.
Well, the thing that I was hoping about with that one was because it wasn't initially designed as VR, it was designed as just a fishing game, so I was like, okay. Because if they start from VR, a lot of times they'll think, okay, well, let's make this really stripped down, really bare bones, because it's VR, it doesn't really matter. Whereas if it's designed as a flat screen game in the first place, then they got a lot of competition there, so hopefully they're gonna, bring their A game. And technically, as far as a lot of fishing games go,
Hi,
Ultimate
Decker,
Fishing
how
Simulator
are you?
isn't a bad one. It's just still, like, just one of the things about the angler that the vast majority of fishing games don't even try to do is the big open world. Hello, Anthony Watson. I'm complaining about fishing games. And I just find that very frustrating. Because, like, when I played Fishing Planet way back in the day, and it was just a little 5-foot section to walk in, it was completely pointless to even have that as a thing. Like, you may as well just have one point on the dock to cast from, and, like, not even bother saying that you walk around. Like, what is that system even in place for at that point? Like I said, I haven't tried Fishing Planet since on the one hand, like, a lot of Fishing Planet's fans say that it's, not that it's a lot better, that a lot of the features that I want are there now. Problem is, they were saying that back then, too. So I can't fucking trust it. Talking about big open a big walk around the lake multiplayer
What are you
experience.
sipping on tonight?
Just some Yangling. Let's talk about this big walk around the lake, have a multiplayer experience, and what's the multiplayer? It's a little chat box. What's walking around the lake? Going 3 feet left or right. Here you go. Enjoy your fucking fishing, asshole. Like, god damn it. So I'm still at the point where I'm like, I'd like something like the Angler in VR. Why aren't there more open world fishing games? Why not? It's like, I feel like more often I'm just trying to find a game that has a fun fishing system in it. It's not in a reflection. My boat is just ghosting. It's just a ghost boat. I got a ghost boat. that's a dinky little piece of nothing. How you bite that damn thing? How are you big enough to bite the damn thing? Why are these the ones I gotta catch? And they're still so fucking tiny. But I can't freaking... Ugh. I need a gold. I've gotten them much bigger than that. And they're still silver. Still silver.
I would like a fishing extreme game, where the fish could kill you, impale you, or eat you while fishing. Grinning, squinting face.
A Cabela's dangerous fish. I feel like more often than not, I'm looking for just an open world game that has a good fishing mini game in it. Dinky little, but that still counts as a silver. But the one that he held in two hands also still counted as a silver. The biggest damn brook trout I ever did see, but it's still a silver. Tara decided to leave after she was done with the leftovers. Oh well. Get your dinky silver ass out of here. Who's paying me for all these fish if I keep throwing them back? Like, how do they know that I'm not just
At
bullshitting?
Shado, for example, if you try to fish a swordfish and you are not careful with the rod, it could impale you.
In VR. That'll be something like, oh, yeah! If this is a brook trout, it's the one I want, but if not, it's another salmon. Another chum salmon, which that's what my money's on, chum salmon. Oh, look at that, it's a chum salmon. Ah, you bastards. You bastard ass bastards with your bastard asses. Anyway. Oh. Having fun with Eternal Blue, but it does feel like the combat is a bit spicier in Lunar 2 for the PS1. I didn't really have to stop and grind, like, much at all in Lunar 1. But things are tough enough in Lunar 2 that I was like, oh god. Maybe I will have to do a little grinding for fun. Also, the auto command combat seems it feels like the characters are a little dumber when they do their auto commands. Like the logic behind it is not quite as solid as in Lunar 1.
Oh yeah, EB can be a grind heavy, especially later on.
Yeah, I never played Eternal Blue on PS1, so that's kind of the thing. Is like I did play Silver Star on PS1. I played the hell out of Silver Star and Eternal Blue on Sega CD, but those are different games. Same story, mostly, but.
We know brook trout are here, maybe different lure or hook size. Yeah, I loves to gobble MP.
Well, I'm worried that if I go up one number, the brook trout that are so tiny, I'm not going to be able to catch them at all. Like, look at this thing. It's dinky. This is a dinky little thing. This is a silver. I need a gold. it's not so much even the MP gobbling I mind so much. It's that they are really, really stupid about it. Like, I'll be there with Hero ready to go against 2 regular goblins, which Hero has 2 attacks, and he could easily just walk up, regular smack the one, regular smack the other,
But it's always
and
fun
they'll
to
die.
watch you play at Lunar 2. Your characters are so goofy in battle. Especially Lucia, who choose the tactics fuck it and leave.
Yeah.
Grinning, squinting face.
She just, I think playing with the battle speed set to 3 times. Also, when she runs away, it's just like, God damn it, Lucia! I mean, I can't command her anyway, so she's just gonna do her own thing no matter what. But it's like they could have 2 goblins that Hero could just stab, and that's it. And if it was going by Lunar 1's AI battle system, that's what he would do. But instead, he pulls out his boomerang, like, dodge this, and smacks the one. And it's like, what the hell are you doing, man? Gonna get a brook trout one of these years. The items management in Lunar 2 is both less and more frustrating than Lunar 1. Because in Lunar 1, I could easily go between like buying and selling, and there you go. And when I purchase things from the store, I could automatically equip them, and then I could just go right to selling and sell the stuff that got unequipped in the process. But in Lunar 2, I have to buy it, and then go into my inventory and equip it, and then go back to the store and sell the old one. Also, Lunar 1, there was a quick button to go to the save menu, and boom, there you go, where I don't think there is in Lunar 2 for some reason.
I mean, at least in PSX version, no magic EXP cost to save. That was such a dumb gimmick.
Yeah, and that was all working designs. Lunar 2 always had its magic XP in the Sega CD version. But that was just it. It was just, they added a magic XP system for the Sega CD version of Lunar 2. And it worked kind of like that. It works kind of like it does in the American version, except when Working Designs got their hands on it, they were like, hey, this sounds like another currency to us. How about we use this as a way to say, like, hey, you have to pay to save your game. And they said to, like, offset that, they also slightly increased the amount of magic experience you gained in combat. But it still sucks to not be able to save your game. Or feel like you can't save your game. Like, should I go in here? Like, should I save to be safe? It's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wasting magic XP if there's no actual threat over there that I need to save before. And especially like in Lunar 2, like I said, the combat is rougher. So, yeah.
I think they ditched the Working Design game mechanic changes. The script seems pretty much intact.
Yeah, the thing is like, I've seen a lot of reviews talking about how the script is totally different, but I can confirm a good chunk of it ain't. So, like, I don't have it, like, exactly side by side to show, like, okay, like, yeah, here's a lot of changes here and there. But, like, the entire opening sequence of Lunar 2 is word for word the Working Designs localization. It's... when Hero's there saying, like, Grandpa showed me how to explore ancient ruins like this. Well, not exactly like this. Grandpa would probably have a coronary if he saw me in this much danger. That was exactly the same in the Sega CD version. So, it's like, yeah, that's word for word the Working Designs localization. And of course, we still have dodge this. We still have, yeah, baby, yeah! See the people writing reviews like, thank God the Austin Powers references are gone now. It's like, what are you, deaf? It's right fucking there! Of course, they also talked about how the Working Designs lyrics for the songs were intact for the opening of Lunar and for Boat Song, but they didn't say it wasn't intact for the rest, they just didn't mention anything about the rest. And I'm like, why didn't you mention anything about the rest? Is it because you have to actually play a lot more to get to them? Though, I want to grow up to be like Dragon Monster Dine, so I'm being sure to eat my Wheaties, was changed in this version to, I'm sure to eat my veggies. Though I don't know, I can't remember if that was a change for the PlayStation 1 version, or if that's a straight change from the Working Designs localization. I can't remember exactly how that went. Like, it was the Sega CD version, where he's like, I'm gonna eat my Wheaties. So I can't remember if he was saying that in the PlayStation 1 version, and they changed it here, or like, it's... Like I said, I played the shit out of the Sega CD versions. Played the beginning of the PlayStation 1 version of Lunar 2, Lunar 1, but I never really played Lunar 2 at all, based on, like, 5 minutes in the game, and everything feels very weird to me. I'm like, oh, okay, this is my first time playing this. I never played the PS1 version of Lunar 2. Cool. And I fucking love Lunar 2, and I never fucking played. Gee, what is wrong with me? I love Lunar 1, I love Lunar 2. What is wrong with me? But yeah, a lot of the music with lyrics in Lunar 2 comes very far into the game. So I'm wondering if they keep the same lyrics that Working Designs did, or if maybe that's changed up a bit. I don't know. Because the reviews didn't say a fucking thing about them, probably because they didn't go that far. But it only took like 20 hours to get through Lunar 1, so, I mean, not that long for an RPG. I mean, I was playing with 3 times speed on the combat, which helped. Except when I got to, you know, the bosses, of course. Slow down for that. Stop, think about the moves. But, yeah, the big problem with playing on the PlayStation 1 itself, on the hardware, is the load times going in and out of combat. And that is completely just... That's absolutely not an issue in the remaster. It's like, boom, you're in combat, boom, you're back out.
I love the PSP version. Silver Star Harmony.
I don't... Oh, I know a little bit about that. I know they changed the lyrics to the boat song in that one. But that was still Jennifer. Still Jennifer singing it. Whereas in the new remaster, they got different voices for everything, including the singer. And while I liked the original lyrics, the original Working Designs lyrics of the boat song, the performance, it wasn't terrible, but it sounded like a cover. Like, the Working Designs version sounds like a studio song, and this one sounds like a cover on YouTube. It's like, it's a good cover, but, like, it especially gets me at All I Need Desperately. In the Working Designs version, with Jennifer singing, that desperately
I'm about
sounds...
35 hours in EB.
Nice.
Boat Song is always a classic.
Yeah, but in the Working Designs original PlayStation 1, the All I Need Desperately, the Desperately sounds like it was added on another track in the background, where it's a thought rather than something specifically being said. Whereas in this version, in the new version, the new recording, it's not done like that. It's kind of stumbled over and said on the same track, and it definitely doesn't sound as moving. It doesn't have that depth to it, and it's like, every aspect, every single layer of this song means something to me, so... You did an okay job singing, I'm not saying you didn't, but... damn it. You really gotta bring your A game if you step into the shoes of Jennifer. Just... But, oh yeah, Rocky Roads. Did you happen to catch? Because I use
Walking School needs a remake.
I use a Suno AI to just throw together, sort of music based on the games I'm playing. I got several about Fishin for some reason, but I also, after having to fight Galleon for 35 minutes at the end of Lunar 1, I just had to write a little song about that and throw that into Suno. But what was I about to say? Damn it. Now my brain just... It would have been better if I actually got my guitar set up with the digital audio workstation and actually use some sampling to get it all together. Especially since I don't think I do that bad of a Galleon voice. Maybe I could try singing with it. And I would definitely have pronounced everything a lot better than Suno did. But, you do what you can. I'm just there like I got 10 minutes and I like to have a little fun. But yeah, I just had a little... Galleon kept saying something. Oh yeah. Oh, they had outtakes on the Sega CD version of Lunar.
I always loved the vocal outtakes from the PSX version of EB.
Lunar
What's
1
up,
and
Decker?
2...
How's it going, man? Love your movie reviews.
Hello, Cal. Hello.
Slightly smiling
Trying
face.
to get everything together. Ooh, it's my favorite time, actually. It's band time. Band time. There we go. Yeah. Okay. But, yeah. At the end of the Sega CD version of Lunar 1, they had the outtake, oops, too long. And then at the end of Eternal Blue on Sega CD, if you wait long enough, it played the outtakes there. And they just kind of kept that going with working designs through the, with the remakes on PS1. What's your big ol' chummy chum? Still not what I'm trying to get. Vi?
What did you think of the Bay remaster?
I mean, I liked playing Vi again, but oh boy, oh howdy. Did I not like the new localization? The voice work was so quiet
Remastered.
And not emotional at all. And it was just like I mean, I liked getting to play it again and share my thoughts in childhood and such. Oh yeah, the battle theme kicks
Love
ass,
that
yeah.
battle theme though.
But yeah, with Lunar Silver Star Story Complete Remaster, I spent 35 minutes fighting Galleon, and I got curious, so I was like, what level are you recommended to be when you fight this guy? Because he was tearing my ass up, which is one reason it took so long, because I kept having to constantly resurrect myself, and it was just a nightmare. So I found out, like, people metagaming it, they're like, oh yeah, well, the bosses scale to you in Lunar Silver Star Story, and so Galleon will scale to your level, but he stops at level 50. So level 50 is the strongest he'll be, and every level you get past 50, you'll be stronger than Galleon. So it's good to get a few levels. Just a little bit will help a lot. So just grind up a few levels, come back, and you can kick Galleon's ass relatively easy. My problem is, guess what level I faced Galleon at?
Oh yeah? The ALX enemy stats. AL
50.
equals Alex level.
I faced him at 50. I faced the hardest Galleon you could.
Did you watch
with the
Sinners?
lowest, the smallest advantage I could have.
Dust till dawn vibes. That looks like your boat is full of water.
Well, the problem is, like, I loaded in, I didn't actually sit down in the boat, so I'm just kind of here, and the boat is a ghost. So, I'm just, no big deal. But because Galleon has one thing he says in the boss fight every single time he attacks, and he attacks at least twice per move.
Seriously about Galleon?
Yeah. And he attacks at least...
So you barely had the advantage.
Yeah, he attacks at least twice per round. I heard what he had to say an awful damn lot for 35 minutes straight. Like, I kicked Zenobia's ass pretty quickly. She was dead in like 7 minutes. Galleon, no! I just say fuck it and leave. So, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna write a little song about this fight with Galleon.
You pick up the bromides?
Not all of them, sadly.
Did you see a Tremor sequel series is coming based on the first movie?
Is that still coming, or was that also canceled?
I dig this. This summer.
Still too small.
I mean, this fight with Galleon was insane.
Yeah.
Still too small. That's what she said.
This also goes on for 35 minutes, so I hope you're all strapped in.
I nabbed Expedition 33 instead of Lunar this month. So far, damn good game. You know what's funny? The old PSX guidebooks still work for the remasters.
Will be grand, but Dragon Boy don't understand. Time to die, time to die, time to die. Time to die, time to die, time to die. end in sight. Advantage in beauty and height, and still he comes with all his might. Does precious Luna mean so much? No matter.
I loved in Silver Star Harmony the game starts off at the end of Dine's last adventure.
Interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Okay. Yeah, that's just a little ditty threw together in Suno called Time to Die.
The villain Eiffel curses Galeon to the same fate as himself in an odd foreshadowing moment. Then it goes right to the whole adventure monologue.
Yeah. So tomorrow I want to get back into Silver Star, not Silver Star, Eternal Blue Complete Remaster. Yes. But yeah, I didn't get all the bromides in Lunar 1. Probably already missed some in Lunar 2. I don't know. But yeah, I've been trying to convince Polter to play Lunar just because I'm like,
You must. It is the greatest game ever.
and she's there like, nah, I'm cool to turn-based bullshit.
I wish Alex would have still learned magic like he did in CD.
Yeah, that's a thing that I noticed was like, yeah, that was kind of one of the things when he gets into Vane, the Magic City, he learns magic. That's one of the reasons that
Nice to hear tomorrow
Ramus-
you will return to it.
that's one of the reasons Ramus was there like, nah, I'm cool with the adventuring, because Ramus couldn't learn the magic. They kind of say in the PlayStation 1 version, like, oh yeah, Alex he's got a little bit of magic going on, but not like in the Sega CD version. He's not throwing fireballs like you did.
Is it me, or does your boat looks like it's sinking?
I mean, that's why I gotta catch the fish fast.
Ramus equals the XP sponge.
I still love the line from Quark when you go to get the Dragon Diamond. It's like, why do you humans prize those things so much? Don't you know they're made from my... Ugh, what's the use? I'm about to just clock myself in the fucking face with a fish.
Fish slapping dance. And for Polter answer, and it's for the humor tone, I would say, yeah, well, I have enough of die and try bullshit system. Grinning, squinting face.
I'm telling her that, hey, if she plays Lunar, I'll play Sekiro. She's like, nah. I'm like, these games aren't just games. They mean something in your soul, okay?
Lamina Osa in the Japanese version of Ebi was voiced by the legendary Megumi Hayashibara, who gets typecasted as magic users.
Hayashibara. Hayashibara. Hayashibara or Hayashibara?
She was the lead in Slayers. Lena
Hay-
in verse.
Hayashibara would be like bush, woods, shrubbery. Where
You could say to Poulter, oh
Hayashibara
please Poulter folded
would
hands.
be
It's for understanding each other's has a
fast
love couple relation.
turf
What is your game Bible?
Latin. I want to share Luna with Polta. She's like, if you play it, I'll watch it. I'm like, I did play it. You were playing Mario Kart at the time. Long chum. And I like to make little songs for the games I'm playing, but I couldn't. It didn't feel right to just make an AI song for Lunar because the music is so freaking important for it. But Galleon and it's just pain in the ass of that fight. That was a moment. But if you want to listen to music about
if
Lunar,
you're using
they make it
Duolingo to
already
learn
for Lunar.
Japanese, they're apparently firing tons of people so they can use AI instead.
I don't use Duolingo. And AI isn't perfect on the Japanese front. So, yeah.
At Decker Shado, and it's a very interesting experience, I think. Especially in gaming if you can share a game and saying the context of how you lived back then.
So it's either forest shrubbery or fast turf Latin. Probably your name's forest shrubbery. The Japanese has a lot of nature associated.
At Decker Shado,
names.
that's why I would be sad if Poulter don't participate in this experience. In return, you play the game Bible of Poulter.
I already played Elden Ring.
Still didn't like they changed the intro song in Lunar.
Well, I mean, they part of the way they went about the redoing all the lines. Of course, they advertised that like it's not a bug, it's a feature. But The, generally the fact that, like, I was thinking, like, if they're going to relocalize it, there's
It's
going to
written
be
as
a
original
reason.
forest.
Original forests? The Haishi is forest.
Evening from San Antonio, sir. How's your day been?
Original? I still can't. I've been catching fish. I've been catching fish left and right for 2 hours. Not the one I'm looking for though. He ain't here. He's like, nah. I decided to move out of the lake. I got a job down in frickin' New York. Okay. I ain't sticking around here. We got those 2 guys down at the post office that say they're Japanese that obviously aren't. I ain't fucking with that. Hayashi forest.
Dynamite.
Well, Hayashi is more like a Hayashi kind of forest is not the most dense forest. That would be Mori. But yeah. Like Hayashi is the one symbolized by 2 trees. Mori is symbolized by 3 trees. And of course, Ki is symbolized by 1 tree, and it means tree. Or wood. Oh, okay.
Written like this.
Okay, so that is like a, that's more like the forest of origin. Like that's a, god damn it. It's not like Genesis, it's not like start, but it's like a, God damn it, brain, work with me. You've only had 2.5 beers. It's not that hard. Like a... thing!
Got to love kanji when a million readings.
Yeah, Hashibara. Hashibara. Bara. Hara. So yeah, it's Hara, but it's Bara because it comes as a second kanji, so you change the Ha to a Ba. Hayashibara. And that, so it is the same meaning as Hara, which is a fucking, come on here, brain, work!
Sup, Daddy D?
Hey, Chad, I am dumb. I can't think right. Why not? Come on, it's a frickin'... It's like land where things grow from. But not like farming, like just natural.
Have you ever fished before IRL?
Yeah, I'm not very good at it. Then again, I mean...
Fields?
not really, not really. I mean, sorta?
Pastures?
I swear it's like an H word, but I don't know if that's just me thinking it's Hara. Meadow! Forest meadow. God damn it. Haishibara. Forest meadow.
Ah, good old meadows.
So yeah, her name is Forest Meadow.
seen any good movies lately?
Well, that would require me to see enough movies that some of them might be good. So no. I gotta sit down and watch some more movies and enjoy my life. I'm working on the damn project so much. But it gotta be
LOL,
done.
so you don't watch movies anymore.
I mean, generally I would watch my movies for my work, and so when I got another thing to review, I'm gonna like watch that. That's how it worked forever. I just haven't frickin' gotten my frickin' things frickin' done in so frickin' long that I can't even frickin' frick anymore. Also, my car's still frickin' fricked, so I can't frickin' go anywhere to do any frickin' things. So frick!
I don't either much. Not enough time. I did go see Happy Gilmore in theaters last night.
I got a thing to recharge my car battery. It takes like 4 days to do it, but it works on like 15 watts. So I'm recharging a car battery with the power of a Nintendo Switch. So it's taking a little bit of time. Oh man, another one big enough to hold in two hands.
I don't go in theater anymore. I am just not interested.
You don't want to get chicken jockeyed?
LMAO.
But I'm wondering, because, I don't know, there's just, I'm thinking of the ways that my solenoid worked back when the starter was kind of kicking in.
And prefer to
I'm
spend
wondering
somewhere
if
else.
the amount of electricity had anything to do with it, if there was a drain on it. Because I think after running the car for a bit, it did work better, and that would only make sense if it was an electricity problem, and running the alternator for a while meant more electricity was going to the thing.
So you have a bad starter.
Well, yeah, but like I haven't used my car in forever, so now its battery's completely dead. So I took it out and I got it plugged into a Genius One, whatever the hell that thing is, and it doesn't have a red LED. Like, it does its LED test when you plug it in, and no red LED comes on, so it just doesn't have that. So the thing trying to tell me that it's charging when it's low doesn't appear, so I don't know if it's actually working or not, but it's warm, so maybe it is. I've had the battery plugged in for almost 2 days now, so we're about halfway there, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Once it gets full, I'm going to put it in to see if
Shit for your car.
turning the key does anything.
LOL. So are you stranded?
I got legs, but in terms of cars, yes. There's no theater within walking distance of my house. There's no buses. I can't afford an Uber. It's just not really a happy time.
You are in a horror movie.
Be gold! Okay, fuck it.
Damn.
Let's see.
If only I could be richer. I could invest in you, Decker.
We're using a number 6. So, go down to a number 5? Maybe?
Hopefully the strangers don't come knocking on your door.
We gotta go see the strangers. Gotta go talk to them. Come on. There we go. What's this?
Although you probably have a 12-gauge shotgun you could use.
12 gauge, no.
Cheer
410.
one, cheer one, cheer
410
one, cheer
revolver.
one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer
There
one,
is
cheer
someone
one.
here.
How will I know if the miso is too salty?
Taste it yourself.
It's not much, but hey, I try my best.
Overall price of fishing. That Sai. $150円はい。650円。Fly. Okay, fly fishing.
Hiroshi, can you watch the shop so I can go see Tonoharu-kun?
You mean go to pachinko?
I mean the new next-door genius bus conductor Tonoharu Pachislo.
Last time, you did not come back for days.
It will be different this time.
Have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
I'm coming.
I saw it
Tonoharu-kun,
for
my
the
dear.
first time, and I was
I play
surprised how
mahjong
good it
bloody
is since it's Adam
You
Sandler.
know what happens when you play mahjong.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh god.
Maybe
We
another
need a
time,
5.
maybe.
Yeah, there's a 5 spinner. Okay. Now let's see. Backpack expansion
Howard
available.
Stern, is that you?
Okay, we can afford a new backpack expansion. Expands backpack by 1 slot. The gold horn. Deft Nexus. Not Howard Stern. I haven't heard the Howard Stern one in a long time. Usually I hear, hey, is that freaking Weird Al Yankovic over there? True Medium. Wait, isn't this what?
I swear Howard Stern just appeared on the screen, or was that you?
Ronnie, is this
LOL.
what you told me to get? Because I can't afford it.
I think I am gonna jump to Twitch. YouTube is being messy for me. I'm seeing Weird Al live in 2 months.
Liquid gold? $1 million.
Body count rises.
Oh, God. I can get a backpack. Spend most of my money on that. Gold horn. Isn't them? These things are really freaking expensive.
I wonder how many fish you have to catch to get 100,000.
That wasn't 100. That was $1 million for the.
Not sure I
That-
usually
that's
am
$1 million
playing while
right
you
there.
are. I'm laying down on the couch.
Need to be level 10 to get $1 million Renos.
Liquid gold sounds off.
Okay, so don't some. Oh, I need 3 diamonds to get a tackle box expansion. Okay. Promise not to eat my kidneys.
How many times can you
What's this?
expand your backpack and tackle box?
I'm not sure. I'm too.
Cheer one, cheer
too
one,
broke.
cheer one, 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 cheer one.
1-aught, 2-aught. Okay, let's put away the 1-aught and take out the number 5. Then, and put the number 5 on there.
Have you ever caught a 10-pound bluegill?
I don't think so. I can't remember, though. Oh, crap. Is my boat... Okay, my boat's still there. Good. We can teleport right to where we were.
I have about 162,000 credits, and I've caught
What's
about
this?
2,000 fish. Can those even get that big? Cheer one, 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 cheer one.
Okay. Let's try with the number 5, see if this is gonna do
Here
it.
you go. I think it's enough for now.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, man. Seeing Weird Al live in 2 months, nice. You can tell him about his doppelganger and how it's not Daniel Radcliffe. God damn it! I'm still pissed off about that. Hey, you got a freaking Weird Al movie coming out. We got someone to play Weird Al, Daniel Radcliffe. Well, thanks for that, Danny boy. I feel like I'd like to play most of Daniel Radcliffe's roles, especially that one. I wouldn't need to wear a wig, just point that out.
Gunna Kimbo was a good movie.
Yeah, I'd like to act in that too. See, now I got one hook size bigger. Suddenly, no need to bite that guy's lure. Okay, please, for the love of God, be a gold rank frickin' brook trout. No, it's another frickin' chum salmon. Still another bronze chum salmon. Oh. Did I just size out of the gold rank brook trouts? One of these days, we're going to catch a fish. And it's going to be a great day. A wonderful, happy day. A fish catching day.
It just clicked you're playing with a driving wheel.
Oh, yeah. Just... It's actually the easiest
Could you
way for
move
me to
on
fish.
the lake? Maybe moving to the center of the lake?
Yeah.
Guy Fieri looks great as a boat. What level are you?
36. Uh-oh.
Just proposing. Maybe you will have better chance?
I have to set some poison around the perimeter. Get a termite crawling up the wall. They might be swarming again. Or starting to swarm. Either way, I'm going to have to get the poison around every crack that leads into this house to make sure that they do not get the fuck in here.
I just hit level 35. You play Xbox, wanna play?
I'm on PC. I'm on PC Game Pass, but PC, so I'm... But I play offline. I have never played this multiplayer. Not once in my life.
Oh,
Here we go. Now, what do we got today? Another chum salmon. Basted ass salmon with his basted ass. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's a chum salmon. A tiny
online,
chum
and this is the same just with people.
Yeah, but that... People. Ugh. I guess there were people in Ultimate Fishing Simulator by default, and that didn't really change anything. But of course, there was also the
I
fact
hate
that...
multiplayers. I find this so good in solo mode. Having peace.
Well, I think this is also better in multiplayer than Ultimate Fishing Simulator was, because Ultimate Fishing Simulator, while it defaulted to multiplayer, it also, like I mentioned when
Exactly.
I was playing,
Grinning, squinting face.
the other players in Ultimate Fishing Simulator were just big, dummy ghosts, little pill ghosts, like an alpha version or something.
Yes.
And I was also mentioning that we couldn't see them fish, like, at all. We could see where they were and what direction they were looking in. But that whole fishing aspect of it, which was like, that's kind of weird. If I can't see this person do anything, why do I need to know where they are? Whereas in the angler, you have a whole thing with how you dress your character. Other people can actually see that. You're fishing, other people can actually see that. Your catches, other people can actually see that. So, that's cool.
Web fishing was a fun game.
I don't recall web fishing. I do know I'm really gonna have to use the bathroom soon because I am several beers in, and oh god. Means I'm gonna have to think of what to put on while
Part Animal Crossing, part fishing sim.
Well, that sounds nice. What I'm gonna have to put on while we wait for me to come back. Be right back.
Cast the rod, reel it in, again and again and again and again. Send my lure out for a swim, but ain't no fish biting or nothing. Change my bait, use some mix, not caught even a fish's interest. So I cast my rod and reel it in, again and again and again and again. Been sitting here for days in so many ways, on the pier or boat, standing in the waterways. But no matter what I do, I've been forever screwed, do fish, even live in these waters that don't seem to veer off fell, so what the hell? At the very least, re-up my BAL, get a drink, then I'll come back for them, again and again and again and again. Cast the rod, reel it in, again and again and again and again. Send my lure out for a swim, but ain't no fish biting or nothing. Change my bait, use some mix, not caught even a fish's interest. So I cast my rod and reel it in, again and again and again and again. Now my ass is falling asleep, and I ain't even moved from the seat of my Jeep. Been sitting here chewing on some salmon treats, trying not to talk to those couple of creeps. Hook a new bait, never too late. Gonna drive right back down to the lake, sink the bait, then we wait till the sun comes in, again and again and again and again. Cast a rod, reel it in, again and again and again and again. Send my lure out for a swim, but ain't no fish cast my rod and reel it in again and again and again and again. Just what am I doing wrong? Just how could catching a fish take so long? I haven't even got a nibble and we're most of the way along in this stupid fishing song. Can't believe not one fish seen, sitting staring at my screen. Swear I'd get more dopamine from a fishing magazine. Cast the rod, reel it in again and again and again and again. Send my lure out for a swim, but ain't no fish biting or nothing. Change my bait, use some mix, not caught even the fish's interest. So I cast my rod and reel it in again and again and again. Cast the rod, reel it in again and again and again and again. Send my lure out for a swim, but ain't no fish biting or nothing. Change my bait, use some mix, not caught even the fish's interest. So I cast my rod and reel it in again and again and again and again.
Yep, can't catch anything. Right, gold rank or higher brook trout. Yeah, here we go. Just eventually, maybe, I guess, sorta, kinda, possibly. Where the heck am I? Oh, crap! Okay, we got some. Probably another chum salmon. I size myself out of the dang old dangles. Yeah, it's a chum salmon,
Love
alright.
this shirt.
Thank you, thank you. Is one of a wonderful Hello Kitty, My Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia, You know how it goes. You know Japanese. Everybody knows Japanese, right?
I am sure you have never had the pleasure of rigging a tuber model. The software is so counterintuitive. Articulated points everywhere.
I mean, I haven't done a rigging, but I am semi-familiar with how ridiculous the software is, because Poulter, my fiancée, Poltergimp, she is a VTuber, and she has, she purchased a model and professional rigging and all that. I didn't do that, I did, but she got that done for her, and so she likes to go in and see about what parameters can do this or that or the other, try and make sure everything's right. And yeah, complex is not even beginning to describe it.
Is liking pretzels more without salt a hot take?
I feel like a plain pretzel, just salt, like a soft pretzel with a ton of salt on it, or just a little kind of Utz pretzel, salty. That can be like a lot of salt all at once. That's one reason why you got the mustard, just to add a little bit of moisture to it, to counteract the dryness of the salt. But there's many ways to go about eating a pretzel. Salt works really great with pretzels when they're covered in chocolate, because you have the salty and the sweet. That they work very well together. But, that is... If we're just talking about eating the pretzel,
or peanut butter.
But yeah, the VTuber rigging. Oh boy. But the person who does the art and rigging for Poltergimp, they're a Chinese artist.
Hey, Decker.
So all of the stuff
Do
is
you
tagged
think
in
one
Chinese.
day you will compose a song entirely in Japanese?
Entirely?
It's a pain.
Probably, but I'd have
Is
to get a lot better at
liking
Japanese
internet
first.
personalities with long hair a hot take?
Still love Yume no Suri. There's the two songs I have with Japanese names. There's Yume no Suri and Nihon no Nitsuri. And they mean very different things. Well, they both have fishing in the name, which is where the Suri is. But Yume no Suri, that's the one with more Japanese in it. Nihon Nitsuri is the one that's 10 minutes long. But there's also a bit of grammatical error in the hook here, which is a bit, well, that's... The fact that I don't really know Japanese too well yet kind of explains that.
Ow. I prefer not to think about football. Especially right now, they have so much dramas in their community right now. I'm working on one while having this stream on as background noise. I hope you get around to the Yakuza games eventually.
Yeah, so do I.
I mean, from what I hear.
Oh, working on rigging a VTuber. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely listen to something, because that is... I believe the word is tedious.
That is an understatement.
Oh, more fucking chum salmon. God damn it. It gets tough with the project I'm working on. A lot of that can get tedious, but I'm so close to... I'm already past the halfway point, but it's still... When I get any big chunk done, it feels good.
Yakuza 1 or Yakuza 0 is where you probably want to start.
I know, like, chronologically, Yakuza 0, but Yakuza 1 in terms of the games that actually came out in what order.
The current version of the software has added some small QL stuff.
Oh, that's good. There are benefits story-wise playing Yakuza 1 first. How about that Takashi Mike Yakuza film? Haven't seen.
Yakuza 1 is also much shorter. Yakuza 0 took me 250 hours.
Well, we talking about, like, story Russian mode, like a stream up a dude, or like completionist mode, like I'm gonna have to get all the high scores and all the karaoke minigames.
How did tubing become a thing?
People want to stream, but they don't want to have to show their face, but they also would like to, they acknowledge that it would be good to have something to represent themselves.
Did you play at the Two Judgments games and the
technology is a
Hokuto no
beautiful
Ken
thing.
Yakuza game from them too? If not, it would be nice.
See, I've only played Yakuza Like a Dragon. And I didn't even beat that one, but I have it. And I still talk about how miffed I am that the whole
I did
series
most things, but not even 100% Yakuza 0 would
is
for
now
sure be
just
$100
called Like a
minimum.
Dragon in America. It's like, I don't care that technically that's closer to the name of the original Japanese. It's Like a Dragon is a very awkward phrase in English. We have a word for Like a Dragon. Like,
Is having a still image avatar still count as tubing?
Like, I don't know what the name is in Japanese, but if I had to just make a guess based on my Japanese knowledge, I guess it would be like, yotai. like a dragon, dragon-ish. But, the thing with the English
if they called
phrase,
it like a decker, you wouldn't be complaining, would you?
No. But that would all. That's because I'm a selfish bastard. But the point is, like the Like a Dragon thing, it's a very awkward phrase in English, because if something is like a dragon, the way you describe that in English is the word draconic. There's a word for that. And it also has other meanings like tyrannical and like hard and scary, and like it has a lot of things. Whereas the phrase "like a dragon" is just an awkward kind of phrase that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And it's like, why? Why you do this? Oh, Yakuza has some negative connotations. It's like, yeah.
They could have called it how
Hey.
Yakuza is pronounced in Japanese. Like a Dragon is the only one I've ever touched. I got talked into it from my love for Dragon Quest.
Like Dragon Quest. There we go. Now if these bastard ass fish would bite the fucking bait. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just really would like to catch some fish. Really would.
Infinite Wealth was about as good as Yakuza 7. It's mainly personal preference, which one people like more.
Infinite Wealth looked fun. I see more termites. That's a problem. This lights, they're attracted to it. Coming through
At
the
Anthony
cracks.
Watson 19, yeah, it can count. That's called a PNG tuber.
Yeah, I mean, there is a difference between B-tubing and PNG tubing. You can have some pretty advanced PNG tubing, but you still can be a PNG tuber. There's nothing wrong with being a PNG tuber. But there's this whole thing where it's like PNG tubers are VTubers too, and it's like, no, not really.
Anymore, yeah.
Not really.
Nothing wrong.
And I understand I'm a PNG tuber, and that's just as valid as a VTuber. It's like, yes, but I'm a PNG
Oh,
tuber,
for
and
F
that's exactly the
asterisk,
same as a
asterisk, say Yakuza
VTuber.
word is bad.
It's like, no,
this is so annoying.
There's a shitload that
It's
goes
reminded
into
me
it.
when they banned the word ninjas from the 90s opening TMNT because ninja's word is too aggressive, so they replace it with heroes.
Oh yeah, the Teenage
It's
Mutant
easier
Hero
to
Turtles.
produce. Let's just be happy deepfake tubing isn't bigger than it is.
Oh, jeez. Come here, you fishy bastard. Ah, it's another frickin' chum. Get out of here, chum. I mean, I haven't caught any of like the other ones. Is like, oh, they were too small, too small, too small, too small. Now I just I took a slightly bigger hook, and just catching all the wrong guys now. Very slightly bigger, just one step up, like, beep, beep. Like I couldn't do a smaller jump than that. It's just like, screw you. Why don't you go off and eat an ass or something? I don't want to. Stop. Yeah, hiccups. Lots of beer.
No luck with the fish.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we've been catching fish, so that's good. It beats that stream where I spent the entire damn time casting and not catching anything. But I'd like to catch the one for the frickin' fish quest I'm on right here, the brook trout. That guy, the one we've been attempting this entire damn time. It'd be nice for him to show up on my hook. Like, hey, I'm a brook trout. How you doing? Like, good. And I cut his guts out and throw him in the frickin' freezer.
If you don't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any at all. I mean, you could backwoods fish with some M80.
Hey, just like find some way to...
Like a dragon Ishin, you could also play first because of the time period. Concussive blast them to the surface.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess Ishin does take place earliest in the timeline now. Like, it takes place before 0. Definitely. Okay, bring your chum salmon ass over here for me to be pissed off at you. Oh look, it's a frickin' chum salmon.
Kenzen takes place even before Ishin, but that never got a remake.
Oh. Hey Tara. How you doing?
Reminds me of the time I sunk hours into gold Magikarp fishing.
Tara, where you going? Hi.
John Wayne versus Clint Eastwood fight to the death, both bloodlusted. Some Yakuza games also have fishing.
Ooh. Ah, more chum salmon. And I'm not even getting any XP on this dang hook because these guys are too small. No.
At this point, if you have the chum mission, I'd just switch for now.
Going
How
back
do you
on the
feel
scope.
about the revival of the Final Destination film series?
Well, it kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Hey, Tara. I wonder if we do a slightly faster pull on this side.
Rip Tony Todd. I mean, I think it ended perfectly in a closed loop.
You know, Hollywood. It's easier to sell repackaged ideas than to make new ones and market them.
Kind of why it's burning.
I mean, yeah.
What did you put on your finger that Tara likes?
But that's just me. Tara just thinks I has a flavor. Come on, you brook bastards. Bait is to be bitten. You bastard ass bastards with your bastard asses.
Is there a film you regret reviewing?
All of them? I don't know. There's always regrets in every single review. Some more than others, but it's not something you can really get away from. You Chum Sam, you bastard, Chum Sam. Of course, another Chum Sam.
I would have guessed Day of the Woman. With all the doll action.
Like, that was definitely difficult. There were a lot of regrets surrounding it. But also, it's one that YouTube was like, let's show this to as many people as possible. It's like... So I had a good outcome for the algorithm there. I don't know what about the algorithm fucking loved. In the meantime, I can't talk about Tammy and the T-Rex without that getting frickin' hit with age restriction. And ugh. Tammy and the T-Rex, age restricted. I spit in her grave, show it to everyone.
That algorithm is a mystery.
Ugh.
I bet you regret all those crossovers with a certain long-haired guy.
Not all of them.
There's a 1992 pinball table called Fish Tales that has an animated fish topper years before Billy Bass existed.
I can still street straight. Yep. Kara, what are you doing? You've already licked the plate clean. You don't need to go any further on it. You will. Now this is either the brook trout or a really small chum salmon. So it's probably a really small chum salmon. It's a really small chum salmon. Who could have guessed? Okay, slow it down because the damn thing's maybe outpacing the chum salmon I want. I don't know. I just really need to get this fucking chum salmon. Another brook trout. Ain't no way that's the chum salmon I'm looking for. I mean, there's-
RNG.
yeah, that brain. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. There's fish I'm looking for. There's fish I'm not looking for.
Hitting
I'm getting the
low
fish
rolls.
I'm not looking for, and I'm not getting the fish I'm looking for. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum.
Nerd.
Spinal. There we go. Crunchy. You good now, Tara? $37 XP. How much money for this thing? 75. Okay, at least we're making some kind of a little bit of. I don't know. We've been making a little bit of money and a tiny bit of XP. How far are we from level? We're almost level 37, actually. Almost. We've been at this for a while.
Evening.
Hey, Lady Knight. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's still the wrong one. Ain't no way that's the brook trout. It's just another chum salmon. I know it.
Was adulting. Now you are my fun experience after supper.
We've just been catching chum salmon all night. The occasional 2 small brook trout. I know. I know.
Hello, lady underscore night waving hand.
I gotta. Yeah.
Hi, hi.
Gotta turn the extra lights off and everything.
Sets down plate. Laughing face.
Oh boy. Every time they ask me to secure the catch, I know it's a chum salmon, because for some reason the brook trout just flies into my face.
High pulser.
She already gone. Hey, Tara. You don't want beer. Hey, you want finger. You do. Kitty.
At lady underscore night underscore of underscore sarcasm, did you see this JRPG project I did share on you Twitch private messages?
The RPG project. Now I'm curious.
I did.
Hey, well. We're just playing. Yeah. Are you just stealing the heat? Oh, that's a hot computer.
At lady_knight_of_sarcasm awesome. Thank you so much for at least giving a look. Red heart.
You okay there? It's alright. Go where you want to go. You want to stay? Stay. You want to go? Go. It's okay. It's all up to you, Terry. Here she goes. Or there she stays.
Terra is adorable.
I'm trying to find a nice comfortable position. Just come back with a barrel full of just nothing but chum salmon. All we got today is chum salmon. It's just a chum salmon day.
Circling back around to Lunar. The character designer for those games also did the designs for the Tales of series.
Huh. Interesting. I never really played the Tales of series of games. I think Thick Black Daddy might have. Though I do know Thick Black Daddy also did play Infinite Undiscovery. Just because I didn't necessarily play that one. I just remember being like, infinite underwear. Infinite underwear. I don't, that's how I remember it was Infinite Undiscovery he was playing, because I remember being like, infinite underwear. I don't know, maybe it's just drunk math, I'm not sure.
Do you not have the read card thing anymore?
No, I felt like I was getting to the point where I was just trying to rush it when it was coming up, and I was not in the right headspace. I wasn't going to be able to do it right anyway. And it just, the problem was, it was like, it was very involved and did take a good amount of time. And it got a lot to me. So, I don't know. But Crony had a request a reading previously.
Look into the JRPG Ancient Roman Power of Dark
I was going to do that anyway.
It's the plan
even though I
of the
don't have
genre.
the thing, but I haven't remembered to for the last few days, and I don't know if it's too late now. But generally, like, still owe that. But I'd like to, like, instead of like it just being a claim and stuff. Like, I still have the cards, I still have the book. I don't think it should be the redeem anymore, just because that was just not. A lot of the games I was playing, it was a little bit too involved, and I was rushing through and doing the motions and not properly doing everything. So that was just not a good thing.
Now I need to find something else to spend redeems on. Smiley face.
I was thinking of adding a redeem of... which actor was it? Hey, we're level 37 from catching tiny-ass fish. Yay! But I was thinking of a clip from one movie.
Woot.
You know the clip. He's got a great ass! You know that clip? I was thinking of adding that as a redeem. Kind of like stop breaking the law, asshole. Just because it would have been really handy last Lunar stream when Ronfar kept asking, like, what is it about Lucia that we... Why do we trust she's actually, like, a good guy and not the destroyer of the planet that Althena's guard seems very convinced she is? You know, situations like that.
Grind, Decker, grind. With the evil laugh. I enjoyed helping folks that couldn't pay for the redeems for himself. I am a strong believer in tarot, and it was nice to see your growth.
Yeah, I don't intend to just, like, not do readings anymore at all, but I want to be... Like, I could have probably turned the redeem... I didn't take the redeem off of, like, everything. Like, I didn't delete it. It's still there, I just turned it off. So... I could just... for a fishing stream, I could just turn it on for these. I just turned it off before, and I didn't turn it back on. And I was running around doing a lot of things before getting the stream going. But, yeah.
Ron Farr is a good character. He has a nice character arc.
I just, I like coming up with the voices for the characters in the Lunar streams. I like playing the JRPGs and doing the voices anyway. Like, I was doing that with Phantasy Star 4. I never finished Phantasy Star 4. That was way back when I was playing that. But that was when I was, like, uploading 20-minute chunks to the gaming channel and not doing live streams. But, yeah, Phantasy Star 4... I had a lot of voices going on in that. It is getting a little confusing. So I try and have...
Phantasy Star series also good.
I try to have something to fall back on. Like, I have my voices that I do... Well, it's a frequently, so I understand immediately exactly how one specific character would talk in their cadence. So for Ronfar, that was very simple. All I gotta do is call into the one voice in my head that's constantly repeating, "Hey, Peter!" There we go, that's Ronfar now. Hope you enjoy it. It's just my in my head Joe Swanson. That's Ronfar.
Pat Warburton.
But when it comes to a lot of the female characters, since I don't do many different female voices, it's a little harder. So I try and... like the...
So when you catch a fish and throw it back is...
attempted murder! Attempted, yeah. Yeah, I try. But, like...
We know this voice. This is a very classic human voice. Alright? If this voice is used for a character that says a lot, I won't be able to speak by the end of the stream.
You know?
Not too far from Ruby from the PSX and Sega CD version.
Oh yeah, but I did this for Ruby because he talks a lot. Interestingly enough, this was Nal in Lunar 1. But in Lunar 2, this is the voice that I chose for Hero, who speaks a lot more than Alex did in Lunar 1. Which is why Alex was just, well, Luna. It's pretty much all he said the entire damn game. Just give him the super deep voice. Give him the Irwin voice. And we go. Una.
Null was the mouthpiece.
Yeah, Nal spoke. Alex was not a silent protagonist, but he may as well be. Whereas in Lunar 2, Hero talks frequently, and so does Ruby. So I couldn't give Hero a voice that was annoying or difficult to do or would hurt me in the long term. And because he has a lot more to say, it wouldn't make quite as much sense for me to just give him the super deep, gravelly thing. This one doesn't really hurt over long periods of time, but it needs to really fit the character, you know?
That'd hurt it sounds?
Actually, no. Very low voices, very easy for me to pull off. I like to say it's because I have a set of balls.
Then, of course, there is the super low voice. But for that, you need to bring the microphone very close to capture all of the low tones.
I was just reminded of Zopher's line after he curses Lucia. Alex was the utmost fanboy. Luna! 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 Was it good for you too?
I had dreams of becoming a voice actor. Technically, I could still do it, if it weren't for the fact that there's like 3 voice actors in the world who act in everything. Like, what the fuck? Oh well. They're like, well, it doesn't pay very well. It's like, it's paying better than I'm doing now.
Did you find the swimmer's joke in Seth?
Swimmer's joke in safe. I don't think so. Might have run past that. I've been trying to continue, since I'm streaming the games, I'm trying to, like, continue with the progress rather than speak to every single person in town. Though in Lunar, it's a very good idea to speak to every single person in town.
It was
times.
a metaphor for sperm.
Yeah, probably didn't. Probably didn't. But characters in Lunar have a lot to fucking say. Characters in Vi say, "You the man now, dog."
Tons of hidden jokes everywhere.
See, that's a lot of... That's one of the good things in Lunar is, like, there's so many, like, side characters, so many NPCs around, and you can just talk to all of them multiple times and get, like, a good amount of information from all of them. A lot of it is jokes, which feels good to go through and get all that, but then there's a lot of lore you get that way, too, which really helps flesh out the world. Like, you get enough lore just playing it, but you get a lot more from the side characters and the stuff that you technically don't ever have to do. Like, it's not super important. But it encourages you to do it by making the process fun by having so many jokes.
One of my other YT/Twitchers does voice acting. He's a film director and reviews things. We, collection of 400 people to begin with, met him when he cold-watched and reviewed the war within trailer cutscene, and YT had to tell us all.
Yeah. I've looked online for, like, voice acting gigs just because I'm like, you know, the only way I'm gonna ever do that is by doing it, so who's hiring? And then they're like, hey, so we got a voice acting gig for you. Here's the deal. You're gonna need your own professional grade studio equipment and your own professional grade studio that you're also gonna have to be able to bring with you at a moment's notice. Also, you're not gonna get paid. Also, you're gonna pay me. Please fill out the application below. It's like, okay, fuck this shit. Jesus Christ.
We drew him in. He is now playing a demon hunter. Laughing face. That or you have to be a SAG member.
Ugh. The Film Actors Guild, yeah.
I just would love to have the opportunity to share my voices with you. Except those bastards in California.
Excuse me. Why is it there?
Is a lot of demons in Hollywood grinning face with sweat. Too bad it's not the mid-2000s anymore when Newgrounds was king.
She's rolling around with her paws up, trying to get the heat as much as she can, even from the computer.
Is she just laying there being adorable?
Yeah.
Lots of voice actors came from that. How cute.
She's just being a kitty. Feeling my PC heat.
Alright. Just buying the tactical JRPG Brigandines. I can't wait to try it.
Nice. Oof. But I loved doing my own rendition of Galleon. Luna playthrough.
I don't understand those people who can't stand cats. Was on special on PS4 PSN.
I was still surprised when I got through Lunar 1 and Galleon only had one form. Because I was really expecting more. Mainly because, like I said, I always played the Sega CD versions, and, well...
Wait for Zopher. At Anthony Watson 19, while my mother and me have no pets, so...
Oh, wait, that's not it. That's the wrong Galleon event. Well, this is still... When I said, like, he didn't capture Quark, he murked his ass. This is what I'm talking about.
Have you been on this one quest for the whole stream?
Yes.
Love the Sega CD. So underrated. At Decker Shado, and what are the others Galleon phases?
I love classic Galleon, Working Designs Galleon. Great voice. Same voice actor for Sega CD and for the, Come on, not Galleon turn. Galleon boss phase. Come on, come on. You bastards. I saw the frickin' thing the other day. Probably won't be able to find it in my history because this is gonna be a frickin' mess.
Did the Sega Saturn versions of Complete out here or no?
God damn, this is just a frickin' mess.
Did Lunar have his remaster on Sega Saturn? It was the golden age console for JRPG.
Yeah, the Sega Saturn got the what? Lunar was Sega CD, then Sega Saturn, then PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 1
In
version
Japan,
of
it
Lunar is the Sega Saturn version, but with a few minor differences. Like a couple extra dungeons, but there's also some Sega Saturn exclusive stuff. I don't remember.
At merchant_rockerhodes, oh nice. Like Langrisser.
Oh, god damn it, you bastards. Where is it? Just look for Galleon. I don't need the Eternal Blue. I need the Lunar 1. Lunar 1 Galleon. Come on. Work with me here.
Decker for what?
I'm trying to find that it's important. I'm trying to express the second phase of Galleon, and it's just missing now. I'm like, come on.
The GBA version of Silver Star was its own beast.
Cutscenes and gameplay part 36. Yeah, I'm not digging through that. Part 36, and it's still not as far along as it has to be. Well, let's fish. Damn it.
Pure evil.
This is the part where Galleon starts, like, you defeat Galleon after his first phase, and then he starts crying blue ink, and then he just screams and transforms into a big fucking demon man. That's one reason why I was not entirely convinced after defeating Galleon that that was it. Like, yeah, it took...
To die.
Yeah, it took over a half hour, but I wasn't entirely sure that we were done.
After all, you have now only 20 minutes now to complete your quest tonight.
I feel like this section of the lake is not as good as what I was at. Is it the deepest of the depths of the deepness? Is that what you want from me, game? Do you want me to get deep with you? Because I can do that. Go deep. Deeper.
Hey, during your run at EB, did you experience any odd glitches?
I don't think so.
At Decker Shado, yes. It's my fault if you were in the wrong section of the lake. My apologies.
That's another freaking chum salmon here.
You should have a to die, and mode just in case you have another tough-ass boss.
Not a time to die?
In my copy, the game will bug out and drop frames to 1 frame per second.
I've had some performance issues.
I have to
noticed,
tab
but
out and the tab back.
I haven't seen it go down to 1 frame per second. Like when I was running around, God, what was that? The port city? It did drop to 30 frames, like it's normally running at 60, and it clearly dropped down to about 30. But I haven't seen it drop down to like 1 frame or any less than the 30. It's a little chuggy at points, but not unplayable. Not
LARPA?
bad. Yeah, LARPA. Running around LARPA, I had some performance issues. Running around other things, I think that happened in Lunar 1 as well.
For God's sake. With all the chum salmons you did fishing, you can feed all the fucking Japan country.
Yes, that's the origin of the invention of sushi. It's not that anyone really was wanting that. It was just like, Jesus Christ, what are we gonna do with all this stuff? Like, okay, I'll cook it. Like, we don't have enough fuel to cook this much shit. You just gotta eat it
One of
raw.
several times
Fuck
Lucia
it.
takes off.
And Lucia decides to just say fuck it and leave. I still say, like, Lucia, I do kind of identify with her just because of the whole, yeah, she is not versed in anything. And it's like, yeah, I know that feel. I don't know, does anyone else know that feel? Is this a thing that I think is like a thing with me, or is this a thing that everyone feels?
What are you going to do when Lunar 2 is done?
Oh, suicide, I was thinking. Nah, I'm just fucking with Jess.
Feeling like an outsider?
It's not like I feel like an outsider, it's that I am one. Like I say, like when I was growing up, like my youngest years where everyone else is talking about how like, oh, my mom used to do this for me, I did this with my dad. It's like, oh, what are my earliest memories? Living in a fucking hole in the woods. Like, barely having enough to eat to just live. And, like, that was just life. That was what it was. It was cold, it was dark, and you could barely survive, and everything was hunger, and everything was cold, and everything was dark, and everything was shit. And then when I was about, like, 8 years old, kinda come out into the greater world, but still not so much, because my grandmother wasn't necessarily the nicest people. And I spent most of the day, like 14 hours of the day, in the dark basement. Because bedtime's at 8 p.m. and wake-up time's at 10 a.m. Fuck you, get down there and don't you make any sound. So, life was still cold, dark, and shit. And hunger. Like, it was just a constant. Quite a while. So,
sounds like most of our current generations.
So I'm like, it wasn't until I was like about 10-ish that I started even interacting with other people.
At Decker Shado, to be honest. What Lucia feel about the unknown is what I feel when I try to understand couple love. I really don't get it. Especially to seduce women.
I'm saying about like everything. About the entirety of how the world works and how people operate. There's one thing that I maintain is that neurotypical people are absolutely fucking insane. They just don't realize it because they're all insane in the same way. They all think it's just normal and it's just how it is. It's like, but the way you are is not congruent with reality. You just all agree on the craziness you have. Like, if everybody believed that trees just kind of swayed with tentacle arms and stuff and you could talk to them, they wouldn't be correct. But if everyone agreed, they'd all be in agreement with it, and they'd be like, that's normal, and you'd be strange to think otherwise. It wouldn't be true, but that's how the world would operate. And that's how neurotypicals are. With a lot of fucking things. Fucking crazy. But you just gotta learn to live with that. You gotta kind of operate that world. Learn which trees have tentacle arms and you can talk to, and which ones don't. You know that none of them do, but you gotta learn which ones everyone else thinks do.
Gotta mask up. Yup.
$12 to catch a gold rank or higher brook trout with a lure spinning rod. I ain't get shit. Ah, crap. Get off the boat for a little. Ugh. It's doing my head a concern.
Divergent folks see things differently, that's why we have out hyperfixations.
Mm-hmm.
Female neurotypical people, especially those on the spectrum, have a repeating thing come out from all the studies. We mask heavily and learn the social bars we're stuck in being behind, so we act like a good lady and fit in school, etc. as we grow up. Are we still ASD? Yes. But not in the way males do. Decker shadowed the internet personality with the worst luck at fishing.
Yeah. I got the best cat. I got the best cat right here.
We might have to make that a redeemed design, Anthony.
Hope I can. I got so much I gotta do left on that, but. And. I'm just thinking of the project. A lot going on with it. And it's fun.
I mean, if I didn't have my quirks, I don't know what I would have, lol.
It's one of those things where it's like not supposed to talk about. But. It also kind of is what I've been doing.
Everyone loves Terra.
It's kind of hard to be like, oh, why haven't you gotten any reviews? Oh, sorry, Tara. It's okay. Oh, why haven't you gotten any
Hail the
reviews
Queen.
done lately? It's like, what have you been doing? Oh, nothing. Like that's not true. I've been very busy. It's a long process.
Your days have been full.
That's another
NBA
reason
stuff.
why I'm not going to be able to kill myself after finishing Lunar 2, because I still got to finish my project.
I mean, look at the well.
Oh, well, yeah, that was just, its own thing. That was just something that was taking time every other, I was in the middle of a stream and I had to go out and fix the damn thing. Several times. But, we got it fixed, finally. It was one of those things where it's like, I've never done it before. I'd feel a lot more confident with someone who at least knows their way around electronics before I start unscrewing electrical components and screwing them into other things. But,
At Decker Shado, I'm happily satisfied to see you stream while playing.
It's nice to stay active and actively public on something, even if, everything I'm doing is taking so frickin' long.
I just want to be more richer to back you up.
I want to be more richer to back me up, too. Ugh. But with the well, it was just, I had an opportunity come up. I had the parts. I finally got the glue in the mail. It was the day I got the glue in the mail, so I knew, I had the capability to do it myself at that point. And I realized at that moment that it was a good opportunity. So I was like, okay, let's fucking do this. No one's helping me. I have to do this. I can't afford to call a professional, and no one was willing to help. So I have to do this on my own. Now, Polta did help how she could. She went out there, she observed me. I explained how I was making sure I was not going to electrocute myself.
GG again on the well.
And
Very nice.
She went inside and got a bottle of water out of the fridge for me when, like I said, it's a 120-gallon pressure tank, and I had to pump it up to
Did you see a
38.
tutorial on YouTube to install it?
No, 28. I had to pump it up. No. I just had to dick with the well so many times. I knew how it worked and knew what I had to do. But I had the parts I needed, and I knew what to do to get everything back in operation. The Polter went inside. She got a bottle of cold water for me.
Familiarity for the win.
There's a 120-gallon well that I had to pump up to
pump issue.
28 psi before I turned it back on. Now, I had to get the air pressure to 28 psi before I turned everything back on in order to get everything correct. Problem: I don't have an electric pump. I have a bike pump. So, the bike pump works. I had to use the bike pump. It took about as long as the galleon fight for me to just be sitting there with the bike pump on the 120-gallon frickin' tank, just getting it to 28 psi. Just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And, yeah. It was exhausting. I had some protein shake later to make sure I wouldn't be so damn sore. It actually worked out pretty well.
Let's build those muscles.
And, yeah, so I got those. I got them guns now after that. Right. Well, man. Here for your wellness check. Here to pick up all the polters in the world. Yeah.
Smiles.
It was, I checked all the labels and everything. It's like, okay, this, I could use it on things up to 100 psi on the system for possible water.
Nice guns,
and everything,
Decker.
and it's good. And it's like, okay, good. It's like,
You have Iron Python's brother. Grinning, squinting
very
face.
fortunate the pipe glue that I had could be used immediately. Like, we could put it together and turn it on and use it, and it was fine. So that was very convenient. I didn't have to be like, well, I put the well together, but we can't use it for a week. So everyone, please shit in the bucket and take it out to the lake. Didn't have to go that far.
Tomorrow your well is going to break again, watch.
God, I hope not. I've been going out there every other day. I got so used to going out there and checking the well that I just kind of go out there and I look at it and I see everything's like in operation. And I'm like,
Anthony,
Yeah.
do not do that.
But yeah, when I turned the well on the first time after getting everything in order, and then it started pumping up with water, and it was pumping slow, and I'm like, good, that's what it's supposed to do. If it pumps really fast, it means the pressure's too low. So it's pumping, and it's pumping up, and it's pumping up, and it goes up to 50, and it stops. And I'm like, hot diggity dog. I fucking did it. Spend like the rest of the day just running around the house like, yeah!
At least you can keep your hair ties now.
Yeah. My hair ties.
You did a very good work, Decker. Thumbs up.
But yeah, and then I went online and I was
With
like,
the well down, your water in your house was out.
well, beforehand, it wasn't that the well wasn't working, it's that it was all fucked up. The situation was that the pressure switch would get out of battery, and it just wouldn't refill the pressure tank. So I'd have to go out there with a hair tie and balance it just right so that it would turn it on and turn it off as it's supposed to. But as it did that, it would shake it back and forth each time, and then eventually that would just knock it out of battery, and I have to go back there and fix it again and try and get it just right. And sometimes I got it more right than others. Sometimes I'd be out there later in the day to fix it. Sometimes it would take me a few days to have to go fix it again. But no matter what, it was a constant need to fix the well and make sure everything was working right. I'd be getting ready for bed. I'd turn on the water to brush my teeth and, get on my toothbrush and stuff, and it'd be really low pressure, and I'd be like, it's crap. And I'd go outside and I'd fix the well. So, yeah, it was just a constant issue with that. So what it did was changed out the pressure switch entirely, because the piece that was broken, it's impossible to get that by itself. It's also not necessarily the best way to fix it anyway, and the whole piece was like $20. Got the piece to replace it with, got $10 to get the pipe glue. Unplugged the thing, unscrewed all the connectors, removed the connectors from the thing, removed the thing, cleaned off the pipe, put the glue around the pipe, put the new thing on, reattached the connectors, then pumped the whole thing up to 28 psi, then plugged it back in, turned it on, filled the thing with water, and everything's good, and reattached it to the... I forgot to mention the part where I turned off the path to the house and then opened up the valve to release all the water from the well. Also important. And then closed the valve to release the water before pumping it up. And then, after getting it back up to pressure, put it going back into the house. Like, those are all steps, but that's not necessarily the most engaging and important ones. Well, they're all important, but, point is, I have a functional well now, and I should for at least several years. The next thing that could possibly go wrong at this point is maybe the pump, which would be very bad. But, these things are mechanical. They wear down
Sense prayers
over
this
time.
is a one-time only thing.
But as of right now, we should be good on the well for at least a few years. So, good. I don't have to check it every day or every other day or every few hours. It should be good for years after that fix. And it cost me $30 instead of the $400 to $1,000 plus estimated it would have cost to call a professional. Money that I didn't have anyway, so if I'm sitting here saying I didn't pre-order a Switch 2 because I can't fucking afford it, you think I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, they might charge $1,000 to fix the well, but oh well, we need water. It's like, no, I'm gonna figure this shit out. But this, thank you all for joining. Had some nice fun in the Angler. We did not complete a single frickin' mission, but we did gain a level. We did get, we got another like 2,000, 3,000 gold.
It's closing time.
We've made money. We've made XP. We just haven't done the fucking mission. Oh well. So, thank you all for watching. I've been Shado, and
You did catch fish.
remember,
Not the right fish, but fish.
it's not the size that counts. It's also the part of the lake and whether or not the fish are feeling like actually being nice that day. Okay, I need to calm the hell down.
Thank you for the stream, Decker.
So, lovely, lovely Lunar 2 tomorrow? Probably.
That's what she said, Decker.
She likes Lunar 2. That's
Good
to
night,
know.
everyone.
I like her already.
With all the zombie shows I have seen, I'm still waiting for they make a one show with one person in steel plate knight chainmail armor, and with an axe destroying a group of zombies.
Nero is just
Smiley
barely
face.
starting their stream, playing some
I like Lunar 2, yes.
Rivals of Aether 2. When they said Rivals, I thought it was Marvel Rivals, but Rivals of Aether. No idea what that is, but let's do a hello, how do you do? You're barely starting your stream and you're getting a raid. See how you like it. See you over there.